self, the same self that you are seeking to improve and are thereby admitting is in need of improvement and is therefore currently flawed, is the one that determines your ideal of success. Please understand. From where does your thought or ideal of success come? From the self. And at the same time you are saying you want self improvement, which means your self is yet not fit enough to determine targets for you. It's like going to the GPS repair shop because you know that your GPS system is faulty, and using your faulty GPS to know the route to the GPS repair shop. Please. Who is giving you your concept of success? The self. And this self you are admitting is in need of improvement.
Is a failure.
Which means that even your concept of success is faulty. So self-improvement will not give you success. If you see that the self is misplaced or flawed, then self-improvement itself is success. Because that's the most fundamental failure. That's the mother of all failures. Who determines your success and failure? The self, meaning the little ego. The little ego is the one that sets your targets. The little ego is the one who then certifies whether you have succeeded or failed. Who does all these things? The little self. So are your successes really successes? They are not. Your GPS might be telling you that you have reached Taj Mahal. According to the GPS, success, Taj Mahal arrived. And you look up and what do you find? Is this Taj Mahal? But the GPS is yelling, success, success. Ego is saying, success, success. And life and facts are telling you, disaster, disaster. Similarly, this might tell you that Taj Mahal is still 100 miles away. And you look up and what do you find? You're right in front of Taj Mahal. So the successes that the little self certifies are not successes at all. The failures that the little self cries about are not failures at all. Therefore, the only failure is to live by a faulty GPS. Because if you are living by a faulty GPS, not one but all your destinations will be wrong. So which is the only success then?
Fix or see the faultiness of this.
Better fix the GPS. Self-improvement will not beget success. Self-improvement is success. If the self has corrected itself, then whatever it does would now be right, and that is success.
And here is where the spirituality enters the life. The correction of the self is by this grace, work by this scriptures, by this, then the self gets corrected. Unless that happens, we can't actually, with any other technique or with any other worldly.
And it is a super stupid thing to know that your GPS is faulty, but to keep driving according to it. Once you know that your ego, your tendencies, your thoughts are all haywire, and if you still support them and live by them, then it's not merely stupid. This is Adhyatma Upanishad, verse 4. The mind of the yogi perishes as he stays without intermission in the self alone, knowing through reasoning, listening, and experience that one is the self of all beings.
Learning and experience.
Knowing, listening, and experience. Through all the faculties and also through the self itself. The verse says the mind of the yogi perishes as, using all his powers and faculties, he knows that he is the self of all things. Verse says he lives in his great truth, in the self, without a break, without intermission. The mind of the yogi perishes as he stays without intermission in the self alone, knowing through reasoning, listening, and experience that one is the self of all being. The mind wanders only as long as it seeks different things, and differences are infinite. If you seek different things, then you have an infinite number of things to seek. If you seek different things, then you have an infinite number of things to seek, because differences define the universe. Our universe is made up of differences, objects. The yogi is the one who has come to a union. The two have become one. The wandering mind is not now interested in differences. The wandering mind has realized that even in the differences, it was actually seeking the one. Why then seek the one in many? Why not directly be with the one? That is yoga. That's the situation of the yogi. He goes directly to what he wants. He does not seek jewels at the grocer's shop. He is not looking for oranges in an apple orchard. He knows what he wants, and he knows where it cannot be obtained. So he is not stupidly wandering anymore. He has seen that behind all his desires lies just one fundamental desire. That fundamental desire is called salvation, fulfillment, union, dissolution into the beloved, surrender. names are many. Not only has he seen that there is only one ultimate desire behind all desires, he has also seen that if he keeps catering to multiple desires, the one fundamental desire will remain unfulfilled. All desires are of the one alone. But if you keep going after miscellaneous desires, then the one desire will remain unmet. That's what his honesty, efforts, dedication, listening, experience, and meditation have brought him to see. So he is smart now, very smart. He says, why should I be in the journey when I can directly be at the destination? He stays at the destination without a gap, without intermission. Chill.
Acharya, what's the connection, if any, between spirituality and transcendentalism?
All spirituality is to transcend. In fact, there is no word called transcendence sans spirituality. Without spirituality, there is only the world and thoughts and feelings. Objects, images, things, perceptions, men, women, animals, stones, sands, rivers, three-dimensional movie, all that it can contain. If there is one gift that the East has given to the world, it is the very word transcendence. Even the idea of transcendence liberates to a great extent. Because if you do not even have the idea of mukti, transcendence is mukti. If you do not even have the idea of transcendence, then all other ideas remain very big on you. Strictly speaking, transcendence would mean going beyond. Ullanghan. अतिक्रमण, लांघ जाना, or disappearance, samadhi. In the material world, there is nothing called the beyond. In the material world, beyond the material, there is just more material. Beyond ideas, there are just more ideas. Beyond experience, more experience. Beyond the mind, beyond imaginations, more imaginations. Transcendence is what brings another dimension to you. That other dimension is also what is called the God dimension. You cannot transcend the material to move into more material. You transcend the material, and that which you then move into is called God. That is the spiritual way to talk of God. Otherwise, you can keep talking of God even in material terms. God is this, that, having that property, attached to that religion. All that is a very material description of godliness. It's not that the West has not talked of transcending, but it has never talked of transcending fully. So even when there has been a talk of transcendence, it is about transcending something. So transcend the city and enjoy the jungle. It's only the East that has talked of transcending fully. Transcending sansar itself. So an immersion, for example, transcends. But what does it transcend? Civilization. What does he go to?
Nature.
Physical nature. He says, I'll live in the jungle. When the East transcends, it says, not the city, not the jungle, not even within myself. Transcendence is liberation, total and absolute.